Hey. That's funny, huh?
Yeah.
Is bigger than hers. So I added, and I made mine 14 inches across, which is 35 and a half centimeters. And then the hole, oh, I made it, yeah, and then the whole part is, I had to do the math, and I'm not real good with circumference and stuff. But the hole is about 8 inches across, which is 20 centis. Apparently what you do is you take the circumference and you multiply it by 2 times pi, which would be 6.28. And it came, for me, in my measurement of my head, it came to so many inches, 8.5, 9, something like that. And from the center, I measured out, it came to 8 inches. So from the center, half of 8 is 4. And then I kept moving it around, you know, and marking the circle. So hopefully that will fit. I'm in the process of cutting it out now. The outer part, the top part. I found the center, which when it's all done, it'll have this little, like all berets have like a little thing on the top. I don't know if it's decorative or if you can hang it up on a hook. I don't know what the purpose of it is. I guess all berets don't. Well, this one will. Got a few sewing things. The letter H is going to try to repair a skeleton dog that Ashley was throwing away because the neck part broke. I'm going to try to fix it, maybe. And then over here, I bought a little bit bigger pan. That's a pan I've been using, and the coating is wearing off. This is a little bigger, and I could probably make fudge in that just fine. I have another Saskatoon shirt. It's long sleeve. It's got a Canadian flag on the front. It says Saskatoon, Saskatchewan on it. I get treated like royalty when I'm wearing it. People love Canada. They're so kind and so nice to me. Even the guy at Walmart that checks your receipt, he's like, have a nice day. Great, go on. Yeah, all right. Because only Americans are dishonest enough to try to get away with stuff. Canada, grasp it and love it. I fucked up. These needles are the tiniest needles I have ever seen in my life. They're not even an inch long. God bless America. And then this is not regular thread. This is craft thread, and it's impossible. It's really hard. Button and craft thread. Oh, when I mess up, I really do a good job. I pinned one that has a hole in it on top of the solid one. And I'll sew around the edge. I'm going to do it by hand first to see how it turns out. I'll sew around this, and then I'll show you what goes next. Alright, it's basted all the way around the outside. Now I turn it inside out. Okay, it's right sides out. You're supposed to press with the iron all the way around and make it this nice. The next step is to put the other ring on the hat and sew around the inside. Then you'll be turning it. I'll show you. I pinned it And that's where you're doing this sewing. And you turn it right side, no, what is it? It's right side out? Yeah. Now you turn it inside out again. I think I'm not confused. Then you, since that'll be sewn, then you'll pull this back. So that will have a finished edge. And this end here, you will fold over and cover. It'll fold over. I'm using seam binding, so it'll look classier. But you fold it over, and then you sew it all the way, so that when you turn it right side out again, it's a finished product. Product. Okay, I got the machine, and I machine stitched the first step there, and I've cut little slits up to it because it's a curved surface. That way when I turn it inside out, it won't buckle. Okay, turn it right side out. Now I'm going to sew this second donut thing onto this side before I finish it. Okay, I sewed around there, and now I'm going to make little slits so there's no weird bulges when I turn this part in. Okay, going to turn this back so that it's inside out again, and I'll show you about the edges. Turning it so that it'll look finished here on the inside of the ridge part. I know, this is not easy. I had to sit and think about it after watching that other lady's video. Now what's going to happen, what she had done in her videos, she put this over like that, and she folded this to cover up all that. I can do that, or I can put a binding tape. If it's not long enough all the way around, I'll put a binding tape. Otherwise, I'll just slip stitch it, and I'll be done. I'll show you how to get this part nice like that. This is for me. It's mine. I wet my fingers, with my tongue, but you can wet them in a glass of water or whatever if you're doing this project for someone else. You wet your fingers, and you roll it back and forth until you've got that nice crisp thing here. Now to sew the little dealy bobby on top. I got this doohickey. I don't know what you're supposed to do with it, put it on a necklace or whatever, but I'm removing the tassel and this little thing that I'm holding on to, and I'm going to sew it to the beret, and then I'll try it on and show you the finished product. Ta-da! I think that's pretty. That has some blue in there and some other colors that is in that dress fabric. Even if it's not. Where's the little doohickey? Here's the little doohickey. The or the, I don't know what you call it. Anyway. Bye, Beret! Hooray for Beret! Yeah, it took me a while. And that's just this thing. Upward and onward.